Welcome back to the channel. We got a 6.0. Alright, this particular candidate came in for the infamous blue spring kit. The customer doesn't know if he has it or not. This particular kit is going to keep the fuel pressure up at the secondary fuel filter housing primed. So far, air box removed, 11 millis on the cack clamps, slide that pipe out, and if you're inquiring about what kit you would need for that blue spring kit, it is right there. And it consists of new housing, new key gasket. I've had a lot of these gaskets get real thin and start leaking. You can see how the O-ring's raised up in that little ring land. You can just replace that gasket without getting this kit, but it comes with new bolts. Here's that blue spring, new O-rings for the fuel lines, and then this little bleed orifice that you'll see once we take it out, where exactly that goes. So, alright, new parts, old parts coming off. Here we go. Got big 13/16 wrench. Be prepared to catch some escaping fluid, maybe throw some rags down under there or something. As soon as we bust that loose, it's all gonna start leaking all over the place. There's an O-ring right between there. You guys can see that green O-ring. Sometimes it falls out or sticks to the line when you separate the two. What size are these Torx?
27.
T27 Torx. So we're going to get a little pry bar, and we're going to just pry against the outside fuel line so that we can get this kind of bastard bolt. Okay, we got the bastard bolt out. Just had to get the upper hose out of the way. We have not drained any coolant. Still got coolant in the bottle. Just disconnected our vent line. Just going after this last bolt. Okay, he's applying pressure to the housing because it's got that spring in there and it's going to want to pop right off. So be kind of prepared for it to boing, 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 boing. Alright, here we come. There's our old spring. Doesn't look like the blue one. As you can see, that's what's behind there. Let's see how flat your gasket is. You can see kind of how flat that one is compared to the new one I showed you guys in the beginning. So could have had a potential fuel leak. A couple more things we got to take out. Okay, see the fuel's leaking out. Then we got this thing up at the top. Okay, so everything's been removed from the secondary fuel filter housing. You guys can clean that gasket surface up with some Scotch-Brite pads or some type of abrasive material, not too abrasive, but enough to clean up make it nice clean aluminum for that new rubber gasket to seal against. So now we're gonna have to take the fitting off. That's what this O-ring's for. Gonna roll that on to that fitting, and it is going to screw into our new fuel pressure regulator housing. That's what they list this as. There's two fuel pressure regulators in our catalog. This one and the injection pressure regulator, the IPR valve. Those are the two regulators when you look up parts in a Ford catalog, is what they list regulators, fuel pressure regulators. A little bit of oil, screw her down. Okay, here we go, blue spring. Everything's ready to go. We're gonna put this orifice back in the fuel filter housing, right in that hole. Just a little bleed. Little bleed port. We got this little brass plug that goes down here in the bottom. 702-188. And then our springy is going to go in that hole. And then the cover. Got the new gasket, got the new O-ring. And then remember, we just got to hold that housing to the side of the fuel filter housing so that we can start our bolts, which I have right here. Okay, going for that last bolt to get it started. This is where I'm prying. Alright, going with the best, babe. Got them all finger started. Gonna lightly snug them down. Alright, now we're just going to give it its final snug with hand ratchet. Oh yeah. Uncle Bobby B. Uncle Bobby Bolivia, like the country without the runs. There we go. Last bolt. And then finally we're going to put our fitting on the line and then cinch that down with our 22 mil or 13/16 wrench, whatever you got available. And that, my friends, is how you replace the fuel pressure regulator on your 6.0 liter Power Stroke diesel. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. If anybody's ever had to do the blue spring kit upgrade on your truck. And as always, thanks for watching. See you next Friday.